words of John Diefenbaker, the 13th Prime Minister of Canada who served from 1957 to 1963. He said, and I quote, "I've got all my enemies here in the cabinet where I can keep an eye on them." Now the question is Nigeria's President Tinubu going to keep all or maybe some of his enemies in the incoming Federal Executive Council? We will all find out. Hello there and welcome to Parliament Weekly, your home for the biggest, juicy and most important news out of the Nigerian Parliament every week. I am Sharon Ebresomi. Certainly, it is no longer news that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu finally sent his list of ministerial nominees to the Senate on the 60th day of his presidency, just in time to save him from a constitutional breach. The President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, announced receipt of the list during Thursday's plenary when he read a communication dated 27th July 2023 from the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Senate has, however, fixed Monday, 31st July 2023 as date for commencement of screening. But that's not all. The list of 28 submitted for screening and confirmation features 7 women, a sitting senator, at least 6 former lawmakers, and 4 former governors. You can visit our website at otherpaper.ng for the full details and profiles of some of these nominees. Still in the Senate, senators in Nigeria's 10th National Assembly have condemned the sit-at-home order issued by the indigenous people of Biafra, popularly known as IPOB, in the southeast of the country and urged the federal government to collaborate with the Finnish government to extradite IPOB's acclaimed leader, Simon Ekpa, for prosecution. This was contained in a motion titled Condemning the Disruptive Nature of Sit-at-Home Demonstrations in Southeast Nigeria, sponsored by Senator Osita Izunaso Bonaventure, APC Imo West, and 14 other senators from the southeast, which was adopted on Wednesday. Describing it as a national issue, Senator Eyinaya Abaribe, Abga Abia South, recalled that the sit-at-home action began in August 2021 when the IPOB leader was imprisoned, adding that the criminals have used the sit-at-home to kill and burn houses of innocent people, including policemen. In another development, Senator Adams Oshomole came under fire on Tuesday as his colleagues demanded an apology from him for accusing members of the 9th Assembly of looting equipment from their respective offices. The demand was contained in a point of order raised by Senator Solomon Adeola, APC Ogun West, and supported by Senator Adamu Aliero, PDP Kebbi Central, during plenary. Senator Oshomole had, during an interview on Channels Television the previous Sunday, lamented a brazen vandalization of offices in the National Assembly complex, including rugs, shortly before the inauguration of the 10th National Assembly. Some lawmakers who described Senator Oshomole's statement during the interview as an embarrassment to the lawmakers, particularly those from the 9th Senate, added that if an apology is not tendered, he will have to face the consequences. Are you serious? While I be like waiting again, I no go share talk anything about my distinguished senator.
At no time did I say that senators looted their office. I never said so. And I will challenge with respect to the mover of the motion to show that clip of the Channels Television. What I said was this: I said offices were vandalized. And Mr. President, except that people didn't take our informal chat seriously, I've had calls in your office, in the office of the Deputy Senate President, and in other offices where we agonize over the state of our offices. And I said on that television, I said, many senators here have had to use their money to procure basic needs for their office because the ones that were there before were removed. I never imagined evil now. I do not believe that a senator will vandalize his own office. Why?
It's a weekly reminder. Yeah, you guessed right. So before I move on to the next stories, if you have subscribed to this channel, in fact, you are the real MVP. You are loved. And if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so. And also turn on notifications so you get every update anytime we upload a new video on this channel. Don't forget to also like this video, comment and share. Moving things along, the House of Representatives has called on the federal government to commence the training and deployment of first responders to all major highways in Nigeria. This, the lawmakers say, would help to stabilize victims of road accidents before being transported to the nearest healthcare institutions for further care. This is also as they called for dedicated toll-free lines in cases of accidents on federal highways across the country. This development followed the adoption of a motion sponsored by Rep. Olamijuwonlo Alao Akala, APC Oyo, who explained that a first responder is someone with specialized training and is also first to arrive at an emergency scene to provide assistance, pre-hospital care or incident resolution at the scene of an emergency until those involved are handed over to authorities at the hospitals. Now watch this.
The House notes that a first responder is a person with specialized training who is amongst the first to arrive and provide assistance, pre-hospital care, or incident resolution at the scene of an emergency to victims of an accident until they are handed over or delivered to a hospital. The House also notes that first responders typically include law enforcement officers, in the instance case, commonly known as Federal Road Safety, Nigerian Police Force, paramedics, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians.
And finally, it was confusion and of course Comedy Central at a hearing of the House of Representatives on Tuesday as commissioners of the Federal Character Commission (FCC) clashed over the absence of their chairman, Dr. Muhiba Dankaka. This was, however, followed by a ruling by Rep. Yusuf Gaji, chairman of the House Ad hoc Committee investigating alleged job racketeering and gross mismanagement of the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System (IPPIS) at the Federal Character Commission, that the FCC chairman appears on Wednesday with all 36 commissioners for the hearing. Dr. Dankaka had sent a team of commissioners led by Amayao Abubakar, FCC Taraba Commissioner, to represent her at the hearing, with the excuse that she was indisposed and had to be attended to by her doctors. However, Moses Anaoge, FCC Delta Commissioner, who came in after the proceedings had commenced, raised his hand to be identified and bluntly told the lawmakers that the FCC chairman was in her office, hale and hearty. Apart from accusing her representative of lying on her behalf, he further accused the FCC chairman of always giving excuse whenever she was invited for a probe.
Federal Character Commission, Dankaka, as I speak then, she was in the office and she's very okay, and this letter the claim they gave to them were given to them. All of them were in our office this morning before they all came here. And I want to stress that Dankaka, the chairman of Federal Character Commission, these are our usual excuse for various committees that have invited her. I should be on record. If she wants to collect 10% of employment from MDAs, he sees that the chief executive must come one-on-one with her. Why is she not here?
Kai, rishi. And on this juicy note, we have come to the end of this week's episode of Parliament Weekly. Thank you for joining us, but don't forget to read the full details of all the stories on our website at otherpaper.ng. I will be back here with you again next week.